Hey, Mac from eBlocks here, and in this episode I would like to talk about functions. So functions is a really great thing in JavaScript and in weblocks, and it can help us in a lot of situations and give us a lot of freedom in creating code. But let's start from the beginning. So we use functions mostly in the situation where we have exactly the same or very simple blocks. So in this example, we have exactly the same block here, set text, and here. And for example, I could create a function, check if button is clicked. And inside of this function, something can happen. For example, in this example, I will use set text, and I can run this function in those two places where I had this code earlier. And this way, this block, which is inside of the function, will be run here and here. And right now, when I will refresh, it will work exactly the same because nothing has changed. I just added a function. And why it's important? In this example, I have this only in those two places, so it's not so difficult. But later, if we will want to add a next steps, for example, I would like to change the color if button is clicked or not, and then I need to do it only in this one place. I don't need to give it here and here. I could create just one if statement, which is checking if the button is clicked, and if it is, I want to set CSS, the property, to the button green or blue if button is checked, and if button is not checked, I would like to make it gray. Okay, and right now this program will be applied to the beginning. So it means that here, when the on-page load, because if blocks are not connected with any trigger, they are triggered on-page load. So we have triggered this function on a page load, and after click, we are also triggering this function. It means that I added this code in one place, and program is using in two places. And this is how functions work. We can create as much functions as we want. I could create here a second function. We can give it a name, second function. And we have lists of those functions here. So I could run this function here. We can also put one function into another, so we can mix it and use it in a very different ways. I hope it will help you create better programs, and if you like it, let's go to the next video.